Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another reaction video, The Bad Batch, Season 2, Episode 16, the season finale. Me and Mark are back here for another reaction review. I am stressing right now because I'm just genuinely nervous to watch this. I
So
don't
am
know
I.
what's going to happen.
Literally zero clue on what's going to happen.
The stakes are high and anything can happen. Let's get into it. And it's called Plan 99.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I don't either.
I feel like that really didn't do. I mean, I guess it did a decent amount of damage, but
Yeah.
not as much as what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I guess.
You thought like the whole thing was coming down, probably.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah. Dude, I can't even talk.
I'm just soaking it all in right now.
Send in air support to shoot them down.
But, sir, our own troops are trapped on the rail line. They could get caught in the crossfire.
I am aware. Do it.
Oh my, what a shot.
Oh! What a shot! Uh oh.
Come on, Tech, hurry!
I am climbing as fast as I can.
Wrecker, get him on board!
You must sever the connection hinge. Now!
Not until you're up here.
Plan 99.
Don't you do it, Tech.
When have we ever followed orders?
No! Omega!
The last thing that I remember, we were in the rail car when. Where's Tech?
Omega. Tech didn't make it.
We have to go back. What if he's hurt? He needs us. Tell him, Wrecker. We can't just leave him.
Omega.
No! Tech's not gone. He can't be.
I know, kid.
I don't even know, man.
Like that actually kind of broke me there for a minute.
Wrecker.
Did Sid rat him out?
Better not have.
A gem in our comms.
Oh, she did.
She did too. Yeah, you dumb bitch.
What did you do?
I had to let that out. Sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm afraid this was all I could salvage. Consider it a gift.
The girl's not in the office.
She's long gone. Like I said, Omega's not going anywhere with you.
Oh, Hunter's pissed.
Yep.
Lower your weapon.
Omega, look out!
It's Scorch.
Scour the city.
Oh my god, they got an ATSD.
Jeez.
This dude's doing this with a broken freaking
Yeah,
neck.
literally a broken. Yeah, I call him Kurt. They should still have the tracking thing. The tracking.
No, because that blew up in the
Oh,
what
That's
Saw
right.
Gerrera did.
that's right. I forgot. Dude, he's
But
he's
they
low-key,
they
like,
heard him say where they were going.
Dude, Saw Gerrera low-key kind of like sells sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, 100%.
With his like the way he thinks.
What he seeks is not possible.
Make it possible. If you refuse or fail, Omega will suffer the consequences.
We need to see all the clones.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Crosshair? Crosshair? I want to talk to Nala Say.
Ironic. You trust the Kaminoan, but not me.
I don't know you.
She's a clone too.
No? You might know me better than you think. We're sisters, Omega.
So that's why she cares so much.
Yeah.
That
That's
explains it.
I'll talk about it in a second. Oh my god, dude. Ah.
I'm
And there's
speechless.
absolutely no music going into the credits.
I'm speechless, man.
Oh, okay. So real quick to explain the thing about the doctor that's the clone at the end. People were saying in the 14th episode where she, is interacting with Crosshair a lot, she has the same accent. She
Mhm.
has the
Yeah.
New Zealand accent, and people were saying
Omega.
that. And yes, and then as soon as she said Omega, that's
It's
like,
that's
no,
exactly
that
how
did it. I was
Omega
like,
says.
so people were saying that, and I was like, they were like, well, she's probably a clone. Like no other person in Star Wars has that accent
Yeah.
other than the clones. So that makes sense now. Yeah, no, this was something else. I did.
I'm speechless. I don't. I
I
don't know what to
apologize.
say.
I apologize to everyone watching that was expecting us to say a lot during it, but I was so pissed off that I didn't want to say anything.
I was just genuinely shocked, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to say.
Well, I did say in the last episode the way that Tech and Fee, their whole interaction.
Yeah. It
It
didn't really give me a
seemed
whole
like-
lot of hope.
Yeah, no, and we literally said it after that. We said that doesn't give us much
Yeah.
hope for Tech.
And of
The whole
course-
time, to me, I thought it was going to be Echo.
I
thought it was going to be Echo.
I don't even know who I would have thought it would have been. I mean, I definitely wouldn't think Tech before the last episode, of course.
Yeah. Oh my god, man. Well, now it makes sense.
I thought it was gonna be Crosshair, if I had to. But
That's
they didn't
true.
even get to
Yeah,
Crosshair.
they didn't even get to Crosshair.
So that
But-
also surprised me.
It makes sense that it was Tech the whole time, because I feel like the parts during the season where they focused on Echo,
Hmm.
it was small little bits which made him leaving. It hit,
Yeah.
but a majority of this season was Tech interacting with Omega, getting
Yeah.
closer with her, even just getting closer to everyone.
And of course they were gonna do that.
It makes so much more sense looking back on the rest of the season. And oh my god, man.
I hate Sid too. Hater.
Oh
Hater
yeah,
guts.
Sid. So
Hater guts.
the way she looked though, after, you know, Hemlock gives her the credits that she got, and then she walks away, she looks like she regrets it. So
Should have thought of that before you called him.
exactly.
That's the way I think about it.
So it makes me think that it would be, it's either they're gonna big balls it and just make her like that's the end of her story, basically she's a complete scumbag, sells him out, and the story goes on from there, or they're gonna do like what I feel like every character has and give her some sort of redemption arc.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
like,
what they're gonna do that because with the way she acted
Yeah.
at the end, they're probably gonna go with that.
yeah, I feel like that's eventually what's gonna happen. I have said in past videos, I said in the show tier list we did, go check it out by the way, that this series is getting 4 seasons minimum.
Mm-hmm.
By the
And we're
looks
gonna
of
be
it
on-
right now,
Yeah.
3, well, obviously 3. I mean, that's just a given, and I knew 3 was gonna, like, there was no way it was gonna be anything less than 3.
Yeah. Exactly.
4, I don't know, they might be stretching it.
Yeah. 4
I
might be
guess
a bit
it
of a
fully
stretch.
depends on what goes on in the next season, obviously, but
And that interaction with Hunter and Omega, where they're like kind of wanting to settle down at this point after the.
yeah.
So I feel
Yeah.
like 3 seasons might be. Yeah, 4 seasons seems a bit like of a stretch with the way that they're kind of where I
Mhm.
think they're going with it. But I mean, they could completely swerve again. Who knows? But
And I can't imagine that the next season. So these have been 16 episodes, both the first and second season. For them to stretch out next season to 16 episodes, I'm not going to say it's impossible, but they're going to have to bring in a lot of new elements to the story.
Mhm. Well, they're gonna need. We haven't heard anything from Cody, like at all.
That is true.
So they could definitely do that. I
But
mean, maybe
for
some
for
stuff
them
with
to
Rex
for
again.
them to have like Omega and Crosshair at this base for an entire basically 16 season 16 episode season,
Yeah, that seems like a
that's
bit
gonna be
much.
tough for them to kind of work around that, I would think.
If season 3 is gonna be the last season, they could do like Clone Wars and just do like 8 episodes, cut it in half.
That is
maybe.
true. Yeah, they could do something like that. They could go in a lot of different directions. All I
Yeah,
know
for
is
sure.
this last episode this is like, this one was actually ridiculous. So
I mean,
Uh,
you know,
of course it had to be Tech. Of course it had to be Tech. They make you connect with him the whole season, and then they just sock you in the face.
that's what they all do. That's what they all do. They all do that.
Star Wars is nothing but pain.
Dave Filoni, I love you, but man, you know how to just hit me with a gut shot, dude.
You know how to give me depression. Like, come on, man.
Dude really hit you with the right hook like Mike Tyson there.
Seriously. Oh my god. Well, I will say having another female clone, and she's much older than Omega,
Yeah.
and she is like, I don't know where she couldn't have been on Camino for a very long time.
Yeah, I don't know.
And she
Genuinely.
obviously, she must not trust the Kaminoans, since, you know, she said to Omega, you trust the Kaminoans but you don't trust me.
Yeah, something must have happened there,
So
which they could explore that.
yeah,
for
I
sure.
guarantee we'll get that story, but it still doesn't fully explain why there are female clones.
Yeah,
It
now
has not been
there's a second.
explained.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really weird.
we don't know what this, they were experimenting, doing something. I've been saying this whole time that Omega's probably Force sensitive. I still think that's possible, but what's the other girl got to do about it? Like, what's
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many questions going into it. Of course, they leave it off on. It's not even like a straight up cliffhanger, but it's just like it is. You can't do anything other than make another season.
Oh yeah.
You can't just say, "Oh yeah, series is over. That's it."
This is how it ends.
This is how the entire series ends. Like, no,
Like,
you
nah,
can't-
they're
you
definitely
can't do
making
that.
it. They're definitely making another season. Sure.
Yeah.
It's just, is it gonna be the last season? I mean, I would think so.
Yeah, it makes
But-
sense.
Yeah, but you never know. How do you know?
Dude, like Tech's gone, bro. Like, see, the thing with Echo leaving, it was fine because he was alive. Like, he could come
Yeah.
back at any point, unless
Mhm.
they pull some bullshit where Tech like survives the fall and he like
That would
turns into
be-
a half cyborg or something. Like he's like half
That-
droid. He's a cyborg or something.
I would-
like,
I don't know if I would like that or not.
No, I wouldn't either.
Because it just ruins this. I mean, believe me,
Yeah.
I wish he wasn't gone, but
But
it would
his-
kind of
makes-
ruin them. Yeah,
It makes his death pointless, and it makes his sacrifice not
mean anything.
as heavy.
Yeah,
If you know he just lives through it anyway,
yeah.
and there's literally no way. There's
No,
quite literally no way.
yeah. Like, come on.
But
Somehow Tech returned.
you gotta always think in Star Wars. If you don't see them dead, it's not a guarantee that they're dead.
never true.
We only saw his goggles.
Yeah,
Maybe they took Tech.
maybe.
Hemlock went and found his goggles at the very least.
Maybe they're experimenting on him too, trying to bring him back
Exactly.
or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's.
Because you know how evil he is. So
Mm-hmm. So maybe he does come back. The like for you to somehow explain that he lived, I don't know. I'd be hard pressed to believe that. I don't think it would make it all that, because like I could watch this episode back right now and be hit just as hard.
yeah, that
But
was.
if the third season comes out and I find out he's not dead, he somehow gets reunited with the Bad Batch, they all go live on Pabu with peace, no one ever interrupts them, and they die happy. Like that episode's not hitting like it did.
No, not this. This episode wouldn't hit, but a part of me wishes that didn't happen so that I could see them all happy on Papu, so I could just have
Yes.
like grin to ear.
Exactly.
But I mean, obviously we knew it wasn't going to be like that, so we knew something was going to happen.
There's so much there's so much depression in this damn franchise, dude.
It's ridiculous.
Everything is tragic.
Literally everything is a tragedy. Everything.
Oh my god, man. So after this season, where are you putting Bad Batch in terms of Star Wars shows?
I mean, right
Give
now,
me,
it's
give me a
top-
rough
right,
estimate.
right now it's top 5, and I don't think it's any question.
Top 5. So what's the 5?
Right now,
Clone
So I
Wars,
got-
Mando, Andor,
Kenobi,
Kenobi,
and
Bad
this,
Batch.
I would say.
What are
If-
the other ones that I'm even thinking of? Book of Boba Fett, Rebels.
Yeah.
Is this over Rebels? I don't know, dude. Rebels has 4 seasons. It's like
The problem,
that's-
I know people would say yeah, just because people don't really like Rebels. I really like Rebels, but I also really like this.
Yes.
So it's really hard to rate everything. It's hard for me to rate anything because I love it all.
Mm-hmm.
But really, if I had to take a step back and kind of remove my favoritism, I feel like this has to be top 5 because this is actually genuinely like really good. This whole season, there was not one like episode where it was like, oh my gosh, is this episode over yet? What's the point?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Every episode had a purpose, a meaning, and ultimately led to this. And I think the third season, I don't want to say make or break, because it's still a really good series,
Yeah.
I guess it's a make or break if it wants to get top. I guess that's the way I should put it.
Mm-hmm.
If the third season hits like tremendously, then this could be a top 3 show.
Yeah, like this is just. I feel like I just connect with these characters so much more than something like Rebels.
Yeah.
I will never knock on Rebels, not at all, because that show is amazing. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
Rebels.
It's just something about this era, these characters,
The
it's just-
clones.
yeah, everything else involved in it, coming
Plus-
over from Clone Wars.
Yeah, plus like you said before, we've never really explored this part like early Empire, like
Yeah.
first couple years, like
Hmm.
so this is a really cool setting.
Like
The
they're still using
characters.
Venators. They're not even with Star
Yeah.
Destroyers yet.
Yeah, they're just all gray Venators, and that's it. Like they haven't even
Like,
redesigned them
There
yet.
are still clones around being employed by the Empire.
Yeah, we're seeing armor that we've never seen before, like stormtrooper armor that's completely
Yeah.
different from what we're used to. Like,
It's a really
I
cool
mean,
era, and I don't know. I just connect with these characters so much more. I'd have to agree with you that it has to be at least top 5, but I don't know. I think this show, it can't go down. It can only go up to me. Like no matter what this third season is, I know it's not going to be bad.
yeah. The first
Like,
season
there's-
wasn't even. The first season wasn't bad, but
It doesn't
This
hold a
one
candle
really-
to this season.
yeah, this season is like way better.
So it can't go down, but there is a chance that it doesn't go up all that much. But they can
could
do a lot with
Yeah.
with Crosshair and Omega at this point, with them not even like the rest of the Bad Batch don't even know where they are. Now they're down to 3.
Yeah,
Maybe Cody joins up with them.
Cody has to show up in this. I thought he
Maybe
was gonna
Rex
show up.
is a little bit more involved with them.
I thought he was gonna show up in this season, but he didn't.
Because they obviously are going to need more help. There's 3 of them. They don't even have Omega.
Well, I mean, Echo. Echo's probably gonna stay just because they get Omega back. But
Yeah, there's no way it's just going to be Hunter and Wrecker. There's no
yeah,
shot.
Echo's definitely gonna stay.
Echo
for
has
sure.
to stay, and I feel like he might bring along either Cody,
Rex and the
just because we
boys.
haven't seen him, and possibly Rex, yeah.
I think it could be Cody, Rex, some of the boys that they're working
Cody
with.
just seems like one that could like actually stick around longer, whereas Rex is doing a little bit more all over the place, so he might not stick around. Cody seems like he needs a place to be, so he could end up sticking around.
Yeah, Cody will be there for the long run. Rex will help out for like a mission or 2 or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
But that's my predictions and my my hope for the next season. I want to actually here's my real hope is that no one else dies,
yes,
because I don't want to
please.
experience that again. That was pure pain.
That was
I-
dude. That was tough.
I had to fight myself to keep the composure for a solid 7 minutes there.
I just had this. I couldn't say anything. I was genuinely just shocked. I just sat here and just watched. I just couldn't believe it that they did that.
I'm just, oh my god, dude.
I mean, Tech. Like, come on.
Okay, we'll end this off by saying this show's phenomenal. We're hopefully the third season comes around this time next year. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be watching this, and we're gonna love it just as much as we love this season. But that'll be it for this video. So if you made it this far in the video, please subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching.